And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball. Temperature here at game time 61 degrees. And the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look. Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Digging in now, Sammy Pitts. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First delivery to him on the way. Runners off for second. Swing and a liner. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner going a second time. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard, basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Scott Shern comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Scott Shern.
Bases are empty, one man out. One and two now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So striding forward now, Bobo. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is fouled straight back. Outside, 2-1. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and Marvin Veras is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, he's coming off an amazing performance. He struck out a ton of guys. His stuff is working right now for him. Everything for strikes. The hitters look like they're lost. Hopefully we'll see another performance like that in this game.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder Adam Eaton.
In there, 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, they're playing good ball. If you look at the standings, they got a nice, comfortable lead. But comfortable can be trouble. You got to stay focused, keep your foot on the pedal, and just continue to put that opponent away because this little lead can dwindle quick.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Wes Lunch, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2 high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0 pitch. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk. Ready now, Chris Heisey. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Goes to third with it. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Here's Connor Gillespie, and that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs to give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
Digging in the switch hitter, Robert Fry, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The 0-2 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 coming. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs and no one left on base. On to Minneapolis. It's the box now. John Pitts. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. Let's take a look at the second baseman. I love his actions and his footwork. Great range to his right and to his left. But the key, as we all know, at second is the pivot. And can he turn it or can he not? This guy's one of the best.
Derek Rosado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Jeff Pitts. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 2-1 on its way. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but just foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. 3-2 now. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Kurt Winn, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Hits, rounds third, and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Twins are in front, 3-1. So stepping in, Cliff Vincent. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Cliff Vincent.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time now at 2-2. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Matt Joyce comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Ready with another 2-2. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Derek Strickland is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle.